Before I moved here, I lived in a place that was almost twice the size. So now it seems like I'm always looking for new places to store my stuff. I found some pretty unusual places, and I wouldn't be surprised if someday I end up storing my sweaters in the microwave oven. I think I have about 5 things I like to show you, starting with on the back of my door to my washer and dryer. I store my seasonal handbags on these hooks. They kind of cascade down so they're not all bulked up in one place, and I can easily close the door. And then on each side of the washer and dryer, that's where I put my brooms, mops, other things like that. I even stored a couple of canvases there one time, so no wasted space there. Keep my bottle of laundry detergent inside the washer. And on top of the dryer, I have a wicker basket filled with all kinds of bags and wrapping paper and stuff. And then I have my backpack on top. I recently bought a new one, and because it's a bit smaller, I can store it right inside my other backpack. Now, as you can see, at the moment, all I have in my dryer is my laundry dryer balls. But I'm already thinking that could be some valuable real estate if I ever need it. When I bought my new bed, not only did I go from a queen size to a double, but I made sure that it would be high enough that I could store stuff underneath it. And I know a lot of people use those big plastic bins, and that's pretty good. Some of them even have wheels. But I really like the ones that they have at IKEA. They're soft, they're very light, they got a zipper, and you can really store a lot of clothing in them, because that's where I put some of my seasonal clothes and other things under there. Like I think I have a big box of pictures and memorabilia, things that I don't want to keep in my locker. But in my locker, I keep things like my heavier winter coats, boots, luggage, and things I don't need very often. I think a lot of us use the backs of doors if we're short on space. I'm lucky to have 2 bathrooms, so I've got hooks like this on the one bathroom, but I touched up the metal part that hangs outside the door with white paint, so it just blends right in the door and you hardly even notice it. And then the other bathroom, I put a stick-on renter-friendly hook that can just pull right off, and another over-the-door hook. And because I have 2 doors and one of them has nothing on it at all yet, I just feel like I have a lot of extra vertical storage space. You might find this one kind of unusual. I do not use my dishwasher. I like doing my dishes by hand. I don't even have that many. So this is where I store my biggest pot, a couple of other things you see here. Frankly, I don't even know why they put dishwashers in these small condos, because you won't be throwing any large parties. They're not fit for a family. The most that would ever live here comfortably would be 2 people. So I think it would be a lot better idea if they put in an extra cupboard and just leave the dishwasher out altogether. And the last thing I'll tell you about is my oven. This is another thing I never ever used. I've never used it once since I was here. Just like the dishwasher, I store all these fry pans and other pots in there. It's very handy. For any baking, broiling, or toasting that I do, I use this little, it's called an infrared oven. I bought it years ago. It's still working, but if it ever breaks down, I'm just gonna go right out and buy another one, because it's so fast you never have to preheat it or anything. So those are some of the creative ways that I have come up with to store things in a small condo. If you have anything you'd like to share with us, please put it down in the comments. I'd love to know about it. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you all have a nice day, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.